true you did a 100 grand bare knuckle fight?
Listen, we do a lot of things in life for money, don't we? Because our backs against the wall. If you can get money quick and sharp, you're going to do it, aren't you? I never seen it as breaking the law, that. It was never a law breaker for me, because it was two men agreeing to do something, and we got on and do it, and we do what we do. You know, and if you're lucky enough to get the win and move on to different things.
And did you get the win?
Well, I always get the win. I was never beaten. I was never beaten outside. There's nobody out there can say he beat John Fury. No one.
I just want to ask, when you was in your bare knuckle boxing days, can you give me an insight into what a normal event was like, and really paint a picture for me what it was like?
I'd rather not, you know, because at the end of the day, it's just BS. You know, talking about a low caliber man in me. The only thing good in my life was being Tyson Fury's father. That's the only thing I'm claiming fame to. Who wants to know about somebody who can roll around on some streets half his life and having some street fights with people who can't fight? Some men were worse bellies on than me. You know what I'm saying? It was only that I done a bit of boxing. You know, I've done this, that, you know, a little bit semi-fit. You know, I'm not just talking about me. So let's move on and talk about some proper men who deserve to be talked about, and I'm not one of them.
Hi all, Loz D Punch Out TV. How are you all doing on this Friday evening? Hope you're all well out there. I quickly want to talk about my mate John Fury again. I seen this interview a couple of days ago, and I'll play it at the start. Well, I'll play one, and then I'll play the Daily Star one from a few days ago, second. But if you go and listen to the interview, it's quite funny. It's my mate, Big Bad John Fury again. Now, when I seen this interview with the Daily Star 2 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever it was, it made me laugh, because the little ginger man asked him a question about starting off, about his boxing, his bare knuckle street fighting career. And John quickly swerved the questions. I'd rather not talk about it. And it made me laugh, because it might not make you laugh, but it made me laugh because this one interview what I play at the start was from 2 years ago, where he was bragging that he'd had a 100 grand bare knuckle fight and he won it, and he was 100-0 with 100 knockouts, and he never lost a fight. But you'd have to go and listen to both full interviews. And it just made me laugh, because 2 years later, he's asked a question about his boxing, his bare knuckle street fighting career, and he quickly swerved the question and said, let's move on, let's talk about real men, meaning his son and Usyk. But is this because people years later have cottoned on to what John's like? Because he is a fantasist. There's no two ways about it. I've never really seen eye to eye with John Fury, but I've learned to quite like the guy. I find him quite funny, in a funny way. I don't like it when he does all that humping the air and throwing tables and punching perspex windows and all that crap. But when he's sat down and he's calm and he's talking, he is quite a funny dude, to be fair. But he's definitely a fantasist. There's no two ways about it. But what made me laugh, like I keep saying, was the first interview 2 years ago, where he was bragging about him having this 100-0 career on the hard road and 100 knockouts. And then when he's asked a few years later by the Daily Star, he quickly swerves the questions and says, let's move on. I think it's to do with, because obviously, shout out to Porky's Corner, Porky's pulled him up on this, and a lot of people have cottoned on to the Furies do like to tell lies. So I just found it funny, and I've actually looked myself, and there is no evidence. Me personally, I can't find any evidence. There's no pictures on Google. There's nothing on Wikipedia about him being a proof, like photographs or video evidence of him having bare knuckle fights. Obviously, he had the fight with that guy what sent him to jail. Whether that was a bare knuckle fight or not, or just a fight, I don't know. But Big John, yeah, 100 and 0 on the hard road. Did it really happen? I don't think so. But it just makes me laugh how, like I say, I think personally, a few years later, people have actually now believed, because Tyson himself told that many lies with this going on to fight Usyk and stuff like that, that a lot of people have cottoned on to what they're really like, for telling whoppers and stuff like that. But let me know what you think. Did John Fury really have 100 and 0? Was he really 100 and 0 with 100 knockouts? I'd like to know what you think. Did he ever have a bare knuckle fight in real life? I know he did boxing, because I've seen videos of him fighting. But me personally, John's fantasies, there's no two ways about it. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace out. Catch you soon.